Today, I've got the biggest NBA Imperialism video ever. 64 different teams competing, each made up of players representing their hometown. 36 different American states plus Canada, 5 South American countries plus Australia, 5 African countries plus China, and 14 European countries, including Turkey and Russia. This is the ultimate battle for basketball global supremacy, and it all starts right now. Imperialism is a very simple game. I'll be spinning this wheel right here to get an attacking region. For our first game, it's gonna be California. Then I'll spin this compass to send our team on a mission on the map, California heading southeast, which is into the state of Arizona. And with that, we've got the first of 60 plus matchups we'll see in this video. The winner gets both pieces of land, the loser gets eliminated. Also, the winner of every single game this video gets to steal a player from their opponent. Yeah, we're not messing around. Team California might be a top 5 roster we'll see in this entire video. It's crazy. We're starting with them led by prime Kawhi Leonard. Team Arizona, meanwhile, well, they've got their work cut out for them. Sean Elliott, he was good back in the day. I'll also mention here that players are assigned to each team based on their birthplace, okay, where they were born. That means, for example, yes, Michael Jordan grew up in North Carolina, but he was born in Brooklyn, meaning he will be on Team New York. If you disagree with that decision, that's totally okay. Yell at me down below. I had to make 64 teams. It was very difficult. I needed a consistent rule to follow. As for our first matchup, it went about as I expected. A dominant wire-to-wire performance from the Californians. James Harden leading the way with 24 points. They make the first move on our map, stealing Arizona. Also, Sean Elliott, who literally doesn't crack their rotation. So yeah, one team down, 60 plus left to go. Get your popcorn ready. Ladies and gents, we're staying in North America. Illinois is another really good roster too. Spoiler alert, they're going to be a heavyweight. And heading southeast from their territory, I mean, that's into Indiana. Come on now, we've got to do it. I promise I'm not just saying this. Illinois might be another top 5 roster in the video. D-Wade, Derrick Rose, AD, Mike, and they've got everything. Indiana, meanwhile, I mean, they're not bad either. Of course, Larry Bird leading the way. Their supporting cast not quite as good as Illinois. This could be a good finish. Oh my word, no, it's not a good finish. It's over. It took 12 points. It's our first upset of the video though. Indiana, I mean, they had a pretty good roster. They have 99 Larry Bird, but Illinois, wow, all them mid 90 pluses, and they're out in their first appearance. You really hate to see it. Our first upset, our first big player move of the video. D-Wade joins Larry in Indiana. In hindsight, really bad luck for Illinois having to play Indiana when Iowa and Missouri are sitting right there, and neither team is very good. Anyways, Imperialism simply does not care. The wheel does what it wants as we're going out of North America. Puerto Rico, interesting. We might be going back into North America. No, they're heading west, right into Dominican Republic territory. Okay, let's get our first non-American battle out of the way. Team Puerto Rico looking a little thin. Carlos Arroyo, JJ Brea, he locked down LeBron that one time. Dominican Republic, not much better. NBA champ Al Horford leading the way. Both these teams will be better off after stealing a player. And this one's going to be not quite a blowout. Shout out to Puerto Rico for keeping it close, but Horford and company is gonna walk away. Yeah, 8-point win. Look at Al, 23 and 16, balling out. Dominican Republic steals Puerto Rico, also Carlos Arroyo, as the wheel is gonna take us to a new region, Russia. Yeah, that's a pretty big landmass up for grabs, I would say. Although definitely 2 lesser rosters that will be in action here. Russia taking on Turkey. Not a ton of notable NBA representation on Team Russia, other than Andrei Kirilenko, Timofey Mozgov. There's a few names there. Turkey a bit more familiar with Hito Turkoglu, Alperen Şengün, Mehmet Okurt. That's not a bad little starting 5, at least. A starting 5 that would prove to be enough, as Şengün dropped a clean 25 and 8. The Turks survive, and adding prime AK-47 ain't too shabby either. Yeah, not a bad piece of real estate taken over by Turkey. Only one region on our map we've yet to visit. Will it be here? Nah, we're going back to America. America, baby, where's Arkansas getting sent? They're going southeast. Yeah, way too early for me to be breaking out terrible accents in this video. Arkansas, Mississippi. Arkansas, sneaky nice roster here. Scottie Pippen leading the way. Sidney Moncrief, that perimeter defense. Mississippi missing the top end talent. Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, their best player. Not a bad roster though. Oh no, were the MJ stands right about Scottie all along? He's got a chance to lead a team, and they are tied with under a minute left. I think they should probably win this game too. Joe Barry Carroll getting a touch underneath. A huge mismatch on Spencer Haywood. That's a good bucket. As mentioned, now this is where Arkansas should thrive. They've got DPOY, Moncrief, Scottie, an all-time great and they're going to give up a wide open bucket to Slick Watts. Okay. Well, now Arkansas can hold for the final shot if they choose. Well, there is like a 1.5 seconds or a 2-second differential. Anyway, Sidney Moncrief going to work. He's going to toss it inside Joe Barry Carroll. Another bucket in the clutch. No, he missed. 5 seconds left. Yeah, he's going nowhere. Yeah, Sidney Moncrief just clamped the life out of that, man. We're going OT. Where, unfortunately, Arkansas did get an upper hand. They're up 4. It's not game over yet, but Mississippi, I mean, I fear they missed their chance. End of regulation. They could have won it. Now they need a bucket and miss free throws. Slick Watts to Danny Manning. All right, they're playing catch. Now he's going to shoot a 3, and he's going to miss. It wasn't pretty, but Scottie Pippen and the boys shooting 24% from 3 get the job done. Arkansas steals Spencer Haywood from Mississippi. He always simulates well. They also steal the state of Mississippi, which honestly I'm thankful for because we can only have so many burgundy teams on our map. Where to next? Oh, great wheel. Okay, we're not going very far. Fair enough, though, with 36 U.S. states. We got to start eliminating some more. Kansas, Colorado, not too shabby. Let's do it. I wouldn't classify Kansas as a strong team led by Alvin Adams. No. In fact, they might be just as mid as Colorado. Neither team a heavyweight here. A nice little big 3 for Colorado, just not much after that. Thankfully, all Colorado needed was their big 3. Former finals MVP Chauncey Billups with 27 and 11 to lead the way. They also steal a much needed big man. Matchup number 7 of the video. We're going back to Europe. I promise I'm not going to use an Italian accent after. Well, I can't really promise that. I will try to hold off, okay, just for everyone's sake. I'm sending Italy into Slovenia, which means the debut of Luka Doncic and a pretty good Slovenian supporting cast. Italy might be a little better overall, but it's 98 overall Luka. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Slovenia's getting out of here with a 16-point win. Oh, it's almost a blowout. Surely they were comfortable throughout this matchup. No, not really. Look at this. They beat the Italians 35-19 in the fourth quarter. Slovenia was down entering the final frame. Oh, Luka went 39, 14, and 9. Good to see he's playing up to that overall. Welcome to Slovenia, Danilo Gallinari. That's a nice addition. As Luka and company take over the boot. Oh my goodness, you love to see it. Luka's about to backpack his country just like he's backpacking Lapuki Bear to ring number 5. Let's just move on. Alabama, taking on our first repeat offender of the video, Arkansas. Alabama, not a bad squad, led by prime Charles Barkley. He's going to end up teaming up with Scottie Pippen one way or another here. That's funny. Although it wasn't Chuckster doing the laughing, as in their second appearance of the video, Arkansas handled business with ease this time. Barkley's going to join the fold. The wheel can be a blessing and a curse. Arkansas keeps having to win games, but they're doing it, and they're getting much better. Wait a minute. They might be in action again. Louisiana's right there. Okay, no, they're safe. Definitely good news for Arkansas to avoid this matchup. Bad news for Texas because Louisiana is just stupidly loaded. A top 3 roster in this video. They might not even be top 3. They might be top 1 or 2. Bill Russell, Karl Malone. The only thing they're missing is a legendary point guard, but like, come on. Texas is no slouch either, led by Jimmy Butler and Grant Hill, but like, I mean, you saw Louisiana. Dude, what in the world? An 8-point game? All right, I see you, Texas. I don't think, I mean, they need a miracle here. It's technically not over. Cade Cunningham wide open. Oh, Cade, we needed that, brother. Oh, look at that. De'Aaron Fox. He was kind of buried on their roster. Yeah, they do have a pretty good point guard too after all them Hall of Fame bigs. And you know what? Cade's having such a good season. I've got to give him a chance to make a run with Louisiana. There's another point guard. Silver lining for the rest of our map. It sets up, an almost inevitable California-Louisiana matchup, and we need to lose one of those teams eventually. That'll be on the back burner for now as we stay in America, but the more northern part, Wisconsin, okay. Oh, a little battle across the Great Lakes. We love to see it. Michigan. Wisconsin, a solid roster, although too many guards. Halliburton, Spreewell, Hero. Where's the bigs? Oh, Michigan's kind of filthy. I forgot. Magic Johnson, Chris Webber, Gervin, Devin Booker. Yo, I actually took so long building this roster. I forget. I made that Michigan team a few days ago. They are very good. And they're going to go ahead and blow out Wisconsin. That 30-some odd point win. Michigan overtakes Wisconsin. I also gave them Tyrese Halliburton to back up Magic Johnson. The wheel has cooked up 3 straight American games, and we're going to get another Florida. Although I did have to pause because Florida on the very tip of America. Yeah, right there. Okay. You see, I paused because south of Florida is not more America. I thought we might might end up going out of town, and we're going to the imaginary Misfit Island, which, believe it or not, is a made-up place on the map, which I created made-up places.
You on drugs?
I created Misfit Island on our map to let players who weren't going to be involved in this video elsewhere have a team, including Tim Duncan, born in the US Virgin Islands, Kristaps Porzingis from Latvia, Rick Smits from Netherlands. You get the picture. That team actually ended up looking pretty good. Unfortunately, they are taking on Florida in their first game, and Team Florida is really amazing. So Misfit Island, they might be a little anticlimactic in this video. And unfortunately, all that work I put in creating a new region, finding a home for so many NBA orphans, Florida simply stomped them out immediately. Great. Literally all Misfit Island ended up doing was funneling Tim Duncan to Team Florida, who definitely didn't need the help. I'm sorry, rest of the map. At the very least, Florida does have a big old target on their back now, as we're going to Europe, Serbia. Oh, might we get Luka Jokic right here? Oh, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about, but we do get Jokic Giannis, which is pretty good too. This should be a pretty banger matchup. Nikola Jokic and a talented Serbian squad. You can see there he's got some weapons. Definitely better on paper, the Serbs are, than Greece, but as you can see, if you're unfamiliar with some of the names on both teams, I tried to go as deep as possible when creating these international squads because I wanted them to be competitive. I actually used a couple all-time EuroLeague rosters from 2K Share to get some of these players. I mean, I'm not familiar with all of them, but I hope it works out for everyone. Oh my goodness, look at this. Greece is 90 seconds away from surviving this matchup, and I do mean survive. Even with some of the overseas talent I put alongside Giannis, I mean, they only had 280 overalls. Like, Serbia on paper, much better. You saw it. I don't know, maybe Giannis is putting in work this game, though, as that's a missed shot. They need a bucket here, Serbia. Greece needs to stop low-key. This game is not over. Inside, the pass goes to Divac, and that's a bucket. He's gonna go one-on-one. He's gonna go past his defender with ease. Dude, okay, three-point game. Back there. Whoa. Okay, what did I just see? That man just forced up a three for Greece for no reason. I couldn't even react in time. Dude, the door is open for Serbia. Bodiroga going back. Bodiroga back the other way. He gets blocked. A big-time defensive play by the Greece defender. And I don't think it's going to matter. That's Bogdan Bogdanovic kicking out Dejan for three. He's going to miss. He kind of came up small in the clutch. I'm sorry, Serbian fans. Oh, Jokic, 16, 11, and 9. That's tough. Although, yes, he will be joining Greece. Dude, we've got some fun rosters yet to come in Europe. Now Jokic joins Giannis. That's great. Although a bit surprising, I thought Serbia was really nice. Hey, Colorado again? Yeah, we've seen them in action once. That's interesting. All right, they're heading north-ish. Actually, more east than north, so I'll send them into Iowa territory. Colorado with Alvin Adams added to their starting lineup. Iowa, I'll be honest, not a very good team. Oh my word, but they've somehow kept this thing competitive. That was a really bad take. Okay, what does Colorado have? You need a better possession than that. J-Dub going to work. Steps back for three. That would have been a dagger, but he missed it. Who's going to take the shot for Iowa? It's LaFrance throwing up some garbage, and he makes it. Don't lose to this sad Iowa team. I mean, they're not the worst roster, we'll see, but still, you got to get a good look. Michael Ruffin sets a screen. Chauncey, what are you... All right, that's what Chauncey's doing. He's hitting a dagger. That is okay. Just an awful possession by Colorado. Chauncey just picked up his dribble, didn't even use the pick and roll, but he made the freaking shot. That is unbelievable. Looks like that's actually pretty good. Look, no, Colorado survives. Next up, the wheel sending us to Virginia. Staying in America, just the other side of it. Okay. Oh, this is a heavyweight tilt. Virginia, North Carolina. I love it. Team Virginia, not very deep, but Moses Malone, Allen Iverson, Alonzo Mourning. That's a crazy, legendary big three. Unfortunately for them, North Carolina has, well, a pretty legendary big three or four or five. They are much deeper. They are much stronger. They are much nothing. The first holy bleep result of the video, North Carolina upset by Virginia, and this game was a blowout. Virginia's big three all went off. North Carolina couldn't get a stop. I can't believe it, dude. Get ready to learn Virginia ease, Chris Paul. I mean, they lost by like 45 points. Virginia scored 161. Dude, I can't believe it. This video is wide open, man. Clearly, as long as a team has three or so pieces, Canada, let's do it. If a team has a few elite pieces, they can win any game. That's what I'm learning. Okay. Oh, no. From Canada's flag, they have to play New York. Oh, it has never been more over. Just remember that I set up this matchup. I could have cheated for Canada. I could have been biased. Instead, I'm just leading them like a lamb to the slaughter. Look at my Canadians, dude. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. I bent the rules to put Steve Nash on this team. Yes, I'm admitting it. Steve was born in South Africa, but he's such a Canadian. I had to put him on this team against my own rule. But again, if I really wanted to cheat for my favorite team, my hometown team, would I have set up a matchup from all of Canada to choose from against New York, who is, well, not a top 5 or a top 3. This is the best roster. On paper, the best roster, kind of by a mile. Like, look at this team compared to Louisiana. They have everything. This is just, dang it, dude. You know what? I am going to take it as a personal W, and for all of Canada, I think we all can, that this is only a 17-point game. All right, this was not a blowout like North Carolina just suffered to Virginia. This game was kind of close for like 2.5 quarters. I don't know how, but yeah, as everybody knew, New York, they are just, who's going to beat them? I don't know. Oh, fun. Remember how I'm letting teams steal a player? I forgot about that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, great. Now, to be fair, we did just see North Carolina, a very good roster, lose, but so far, the American heavyweights, yeah, they're coming through. I mean, it's my own fault. I could have based Canada out of like British Columbia. Shout out to the Vancouver Grizzlies. Nah, we casually land on China. Oh, that's great news because I dropped China down here on my imaginary world map with the continent of Africa, so the final region has been unlocked. China, of course, has all-time prime Yao Ming. Not much after this old dude named Tom Meshery, who has a crazy story. Look it up on Wikipedia. Wow, I sounded like an old man right there. But yeah, South Sudan, Luol Deng, Manute Bol, Wenyan Gabriel, a super fun team at the Olympics last year. Unfortunately, they're gonna come up just short. A pretty good game, 12-point win for China, though. Okay. I don't expect China to make a huge run in this video, but they make a move and steal Luol Deng. We are officially under 50 teams remaining. We're making our way. What? China again? Okay. I mean, that's kind of crazy. What are the odds as they're going north against another team we've already seen barely, but yeah, Turkey, China. Okay. Turkey having acquired AK-47 after their victory. China, Luol Deng. I mean, shout out to Yao Ming and company for keeping this game close. Turkey definitely a better roster, and now they've got a second win and they get to steal Yao Ming. I low-key keep forgetting about that, but it's pretty helpful. Obviously, still so many teams we've yet to see as we're going to the United Kingdom. Oh, fighting the urge to use a terrible British accent right now. Oh, would you look at that? The UK versus England versus France. Have they had any legendary battles? I don't know. The United Kingdom, actually pretty fun squad here, led by Ben Gordon. Remember that one playoff series, Bulls versus Celtics? Anyways, not a bad squad. But Team France, my word. Of course, you've got Wemby. Dominique Wilkins, yes, was born in France. I also added Tony Parker, the second exception to the rule I made, along with Steve Nash, of course, because Tony was technically born in Belgium, but he played for France. You know what? Just ignore me. Those are the only two exceptions I made. Oh my gosh. Is it voodoo for me cheating for a roster? Just like how Canada was immediately eliminated, France might be choking. Dude, Tony draws free throws. Ben Gordon flattening it out, trying to go one-on-one against Tony, trying to send him back to Belgium. Taking a screen is Ben Gordon coming around the edge. Wemby not playing defense. Why? Oh my word, we're into the thick of it in the clutch. I need to see more plays being made here. Tony Parker getting defended. Oh my gosh, France, you're choking. And it inexplicably went from bad to worse for France as Ben Gordon sliced in for a gorgeous bucket in the clutch. Meanwhile, Tony Parker, I mean, he was a complete double agent, dude. He simply didn't want France to be great. Unbelievable. Victor would hit a signature shot late, but it was a two-pointer and France was out of timeouts. This was another simply shocking upset. Wemby will, of course, live on in this video, but playing for the United Kingdom. I just can't believe it, man. France, the best European roster, eliminated in that fashion. The UK's not even good. And the two teams, the two players I made exceptions for to my rule of hometowns in this video, Steve Nash, Tony Parker, both eliminated in their first appearance. I mean, at least Canada had a good excuse. I don't know what France was doing. This is why I make rules and follow them, okay? Because otherwise the teams are cursed or something. Indiana, we've seen them once or maybe twice this video. No, only the one time. Yeah, that's right. They stole Dwayne Wade after their upset of Illinois. Now they're taking on Missouri. The State of Missouri, not a bad little squad. Jason Tatum leading the way with Celtics legend JoJo White, Ed McCauley. They've got a good starting five at least. But Indiana has Larry Bird, Dwayne Wade, and now they're about to have Jason Tatum too after a blowout win. Where to next, Mr. Wheel? That is in America, Georgia, not the overseas version of Georgia. They are not in this video. Okay. Oh, look at this battle. I knew when I saw Georgia sent East that was, I don't know, trouble. They're going overseas to take on Spain, our first international battle. Oh man, Team Georgia is a pretty good representative for the Americans to be sending overseas. Walt Frazier, Ant Edwards, Dwight Howard. This is a really deep team. Spain is definitely solid, led by the Gasol brothers, Ricky Rubio. We've got a few all-time international legends, but weaker on paper, no doubt. With home continent advantage, Spain was able to stay in the game much longer than I anticipated, but eventually Georgia did pull away. A monster 25 and 21 stat line for Dwight, and their front court is only going to get better. Our global map's starting to take shape as Georgia enters the European region. As we creep closer to the midway point of the video, Kentucky. If this was an all-time college situation, this would be better for Kentucky. As is, they're going to have to take on Tennessee. Oh, wait a minute. I was sleeping on Team Kentucky. I forgot. Yeah, Dave Cowens, Wes Unseld, Hagen, Ron. This is a pretty good roster. And you know what? So is Tennessee. Oscar Robertson always simulates so well. Penny, they don't have big men. I think that might be their downfall. And look at that, Kentucky. I'm not even jumping in. They are dominating. Good win and good steal a player. Oscar Robertson, he'll fit in nicely. Next up, we're going South America, Brazil. Will they challenge a team from North America? Actually, I don't think that's possible. No, they're going all the way over to the African region for our second African team involved. Neither of these teams a heavyweight on paper. Team Brazil, led by all-time international legend Oscar Schmidt, gave him an 89 overall. They're taking on the Democratic Republic of Congo, led by Dikembe Mutombo, Serge Ibaka, Jonathan Kuminga. This could be a pretty even matchup. Oh my, look at it. The Democratic Republic of Congo pulled away. I guess they have enough, I don't know, NBA talent that they beat out the Brazilians. They're beating them so bad, they've emptied their bench. We've got Kai Sennett out here. We've got Jack Harlow out here. Yeah, Congo, they need some help, all right? They need some player additions. Jack Harlow for three from the corner. Oh, he almost hit that, a 60 overall. It's unfortunate because the Democratic Republic of Congo, the only team in this video I couldn't find a custom jersey for, but it doesn't matter. They take a dub. I also let them steal Oscar Schmidt from Brazil, so we'll see if they can make a run this video. Oklahoma making their debut. Another one of our very many red/burgundy American states. Oh wait, never mind. I forgot what team Oklahoma was. They're the Thunder, and they're yellow and heading into LSU, Louisiana territory. I mean, Oklahoma's not a bad team. Mark Price, Blake Griffin. One of those two is going to be joining Louisiana here in a second. Yeah. No reverse jinx here. Not even worth jumping in here. Louisiana is amazing. We've already established that. Oklahoma, sorry you got caught in their crossfire. Louisiana adds another legendary point guard, so they really have no weaknesses now. On the bright side, I do appreciate their purple permeating our map better than all that red. The wheel's gonna next send us back overseas to Germany. Wait, have we seen no, we haven't seen Germany yet. They're a pretty good little squad heading south. Ooh, to take on Luka and Slovenia, which is a very interesting matchup because either Luka joins Dirk in Germany or vice versa. And I can't lie, Dirk supporting cast pretty good. Look at Carlos Boozer. Yeah, he was born in Germany. That helps. And despite the addition of Danilo Gallinari from Italy, Luka and the Slovenes were way overpowered by Germany. A near 40-point blowout. Guten Tag, Luka. Slovenia/Italy falls as Germany making a play. They've definitely got a big old target on their back now in Europe, though. Virginia, who had that crazy upset over North Carolina early in the video. Interesting. Can they double dip and beat the other Carolina squad, South Carolina? Oh, man. I mean, it's going to be tough. South Carolina not as good on paper as North, but with KG, Alex English, John Morant, this is a beast of a team too. Oh my good. Are you kidding? What is happening with this Virginia team? Dude, I can't figure out this Virginia team. They obviously added Chris Paul. They are a good roster, but I thought both Carolina states were going to be juggernauts in this video and both lose. Sure. Whatever, man. Virginia's weirdly in a great spot on the map too, because if they keep winning, they're going to eventually have to play some European teams crossing over. They could really get stacked before having to play Louisiana or New York. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. We are under 40 teams remaining on our map. We are making progress, people. think I'm on the South Carolina bandwagon, but next up, Maryland heading, yeah, oh my word. What I meant was heading southwest into Virginia territory. Hopefully I don't jump on their bandwagon and see them lose immediately. Maryland, a pretty good little squad. Victor Oladipo, Steve Francis, Sam Cassell. They shouldn't match up well with Virginia, and they didn't. Another win for my new favorite Americans. I mean, they've always been my favorite American state. What are you asking about? Not sure how much run he'll get on Virginia, but Victor Oladipo, not a bad little addition. As surely we won't get Virginia a third straight game, right? Bosnia and Herzegovina. Wait, can they come all the way over to America? No, we're good. We're good. Interesting. Bosnia, Herzegovina going into Greece territory, who of course also have Nikola Jokic. Bosnia and Herzegovina, not a bad little team. Ivica Zubac, Bojan Bogdanovic, Yusuf Nurkic, but like, come on. Excuse me, when I said come on disrespectfully, it was because Greece has Giannis and Jokic on the same court. They should probably be there you go. There you go, Giannis. Close this game out, buddy. Yeah, it wasn't emphatic, but Greece does escape with a 6-point win. Giannis and Jokic teaming up for like 47 points. We're going to need more from them. But of course, a win's a win. I also let them steal Bogdanovic. Now they got some shooting around them. As next up, the wheel is taking us back to South America, Jamaica. That's a fun team to be included. They're not very good, as we'll see. Oh, and they're taking on the land now occupied by the Democratic Republic of Congo. Interesting matchup. Including Jamaica allowed me to put Patrick Ewing into this video. He's got a couple 80 overalls next to him. Nick Richards, that's also not the Jamaica flag. Anyways, wow, they just got destroyed by the Democratic Republic of Congo, who are on a mission this video. Oscar Schmidt, 22 points in his debut with them. Kaminga, DJ Benga, and now they get to steal Patrick Ewing. I wouldn't say they're an international threat yet, but the Democratic Republic of Congo stealing Patrick Ewing, expanding again. I mean, they're probably the favorite to come out of Africa. So you know what? I'm on their bandwagon now too. Let's see how far they can go. Indiana, another appearance. This will be their third, sneakily building themselves a pretty good squad heading north, which will be into Michigan. Oh, beautiful. That means it's Larry Bird versus Magic Johnson, the way it was meant to be. Larry and his Indiana squad have, of course, picked up Dwayne Wade, not a bad addition. Magic and Michigan have Halliburton coming off the bench. I think they're a little bit better. Oh my, but a monster second half by Indiana. They've got a lead. Michigan, it's go time now. A minute left. They can't have empty possessions. A steal by Desmond Bane. Magic, where were you going with that pass? Indiana has their bench out here right now. Okay, I guess they have D Wade out there missing a layup. No Larry on the court. I think they might still close this game out. George Gervin for Michigan trying to go coast to coast. Mel Daniels. You might need threes here. Magic hook shot. And he gets it to go. And this is kind of an ugly possession. Is a bad double team going to come from Michigan? Desmond Bane kicks it. Lovelet. Wade. Corner. Van Arsdale. And he hits the dagger. He turned around like Steph Curry. That's Dick Van Arsdale with a massive shot. Unreal. Indiana beat Michigan 80-48 in the second half alone. That is mad. Michigan was up big, dude. Oh my goodness. I forgot Indiana also has stolen Jason Tatum from Missouri. 3 wins to get Tatum, Wade, and now Magic. That's just the perfect additions for Indiana. Being forced to play games is legit a double-edged sword because, of course, you could lose and be off the map, or you can build yourself a contender like Indiana's doing. And we'll see who's next up trying to build themselves out. Yeah, okay, Greece is trying to build something. Over in Europe, can they add another? They're going south, which is going to be into Turkey-occupied land. Very interesting. We've seen both teams. Greece, 2 wins under their belt. They've stolen Jokic and Bojan Bogdanovic. Turkey also 2 wins. Yao and AK-47. This is a battle. Indeed, a battle is what we've gotten, but Greece is up 5 with under a minute left. It's go time for Turkey. Ersan Ilyasova trying to drive past. Jokic gets fouled. Ersan made both. It's a 3-point game. Interestingly, no Yao Ming on the floor trying to close this out for Turkey. I mean, they've got Şengün. They've got a bit of a small ball lineup. Giannis trying to take advantage. He shot quick and missed. Why? You should have killed clock. My guy, that's a huge steal. Nick Kalathis, Greek legend, ahead to Giannis. He throws it down. That is how you close out a game. Defense to offense. It was low-key a tough call, but I decided to let Greece steal Yao from Turkey. Look at the front line. They're going to be running now. That's OP. They also now run the entire eastern side of our global map. Dude, Greece, look at all this land. That's crazy. Next up the wheel, giving us for the first time Cameroon. That's a fun team. A couple NBA stars there you will recognize. And this is an interesting matchup because they're going north all the way to Europe to face the United Kingdom. Okay. Team Cameroon is led by Joel Embiid, Pascal Siakam. Not a great supporting cast. They've got this dude, Shortsonitis, who played overseas, was drafted in the NBA, weighed almost 400 pounds. A real player. I hope he's great. Oh, yeah, the United Kingdom has Wemby. I almost forgot. They massively upset France. That's tough, Cameroon. No way. Maybe Wemby's the problem. First France, now the UK can't get it done. They're definitely better on paper than Cameroon. I don't know, maybe Joel Embiid had a big game. Victor Wembanyama inside. Wow, 3 in the key. Are you kidding? That really 2K? That is not how we want to see a game finish in the clutch. I mean, good job, Cameroon. Okay, hold on. Joel just threw. Okay, that was crazy. Baited pass off the inbounds into the corner. OG Anunoby wide open. This game is not over. Oh no. Whoa, they almost threw another interception. Another intercepted pass. Cameroon has no guards. I found 2 players who are in their 60s, 2 young Cameroonian basketball players. They have no guard play and it's showing. All right, Pascal, you about to hit a dagger in the post on his former teammate OG Anunoby. Up fake. Doesn't travel, doesn't get it to go. Oh my gosh, the UK, they have a timeout. Why are they not taking a timeout? Ben Gordon down court. Oh no, 2K. What? Why wouldn't they use a time? Cameroon survives, barely. Despite being 0-2 in this video, it's Wemby. Like, we gotta keep it rolling. He'll join Joel and Pascal. An unreal front court. Maybe Cameroon can keep winning. Either way, it seems like we've got another contender out of Africa along with the DR Congo. Oh no, Louisiana. My heart sinks every time I see them involved in a game. What kind of destruction are they gonna cause? Arkansas, you've won a couple games. It's been a nice run, but wait a minute. Oh my, nobody say anything. Nobody jinx anything. It's a 4-point game under 2 minutes left. I definitely was just teeing this game up to jump into a blowout, but it's not that. That's a big bucket. Willis Reed, they've got a chance. That's all I want to see. They've got a chance against probably the best team on our map. Austin Reeves wide open. AR-15, baby. Good play. That's kind of an L. Like, they don't have great court spacing. A hook shot from Willis Reed. He misses. Wow. Okay, ISO Joe Johnson back the other way for Arkansas. You can drive right past Robert Parrish. No, kick it out. Mike Conley. No. Offensively, Louisiana doesn't have spacing. Defensively, you can't drive into Bill Russell, man. Mark Price, that's off. That's not a good look. Glenn is shooting a 3 in Bill Russell's face. I mean, that was a fair look. He missed it, though. Even after stealing a few guards, Louisiana is still big man heavy, but it's gonna work. No! Scotty jumped at Willis Reed. No! And what? Scotty, my guy, no. They took Austin Reeves and Glenn Rice off the court, though. They don't have a pure 3-point shooter. It could be Scotty again, though, but you need a 3. Don't trade 2s. Scott, no. Oh, Scotty. Scotty, why? He waited until there was a contest. It's over. Another big move for Louisiana. We were so close to seeing them upset. They also steal Scottie Pippen. Maybe now they won't have to run 4 big men in the clutch. Scotty is so good. Australia. Yeah, we're getting more teams making their debut, their first appearance in the video. Yes, speaking of which, Australia challenging Argentina. Australia looking pretty good. Kyrie Irving, born there, playing there, prime Ben Simmons. That's a pretty good squad. Actually pretty comparable to Argentina, who's led by Manu, Luis Scola. They don't have any big men. And that might have been their undoing, Argentina. As a 30 and 10 performance from Kyrie, a triple-double from Ben Simmons powered Australia. Now they add an all-time 6-man to the fold. We are officially over the midway point in our video. 31 teams remaining on the map, it looks like so. And still a bunch of teams, countries, areas we have yet to see, including Lithuania. It makes sense with so many teams. We have a bunch yet to make their debut. Lithuania, fun team. They're gonna be in tough, though, facing the Luka Dirk-led Germany squad. Lithuania is pretty good, though. Arvydas Sabonis, Zadrunas Ilgauskas. I mean, they got some good names in there. But with, as mentioned, Luka Doncic and Dirk Nowitzki now running the squad together, Germany, a 31-point blowout. They'll go ahead and add Arvydas Sabonis to the mix. That's a perfect addition. As we move along with the wheel to Kentucky, we've seen them before. I'm low-key starting to lose track, but I know we've seen Kentucky. Oh, good. They're taking on Louisiana, who just, come on. Why do they keep playing games? I mean, good Lord. We've got other legit powerhouse teams like New York and California, as good of rosters, at least to start, as Louisiana, but they're just chilling. They've both played like one game or whatever. Louisiana is just, they're just adding infinity stones. Like, they need a second gauntlet at this point. It's actually getting crazy. Remember when I said they didn't have a point guard, but they just stole Oscar Roberts. Look at this team, my guy. Arkansas really fumbled, man. They had a chance to beat them late and couldn't get the job done. Dominican Republic up for their second appearance of the video, heading, okay, southwest, we'll call it, into the tip of territory occupied by the DR Congo. And the DR Congo's gonna cruise to another victory 3. Down goes the Dominican Republic. Unfortunately, they aren't beating anybody with good guards, so they add another big and Al Horford. Hey, it's working so far. Back to North America we go with DC. This will be their first appearance. We haven't gotten much of the Northeast United States. Yeah, lots to figure out up here on our map. Washington, DC, though, taking on our friends from Virginia. DC is actually a pretty good squad here. Kevin Durant, Elgin Baylor, Adrian Dantley, but we know Virginia's been some killers. Oh no, but DC doesn't care about what Virginia has done this video. They've got them on the ropes. Of course, after I finally jump on a team's bandwagon, they're about to lose their next appearance. Elgin Baylor shooting a 3 over Ralph Sampson. That was kind of a dumb shot, didn't work. Kevin Garnett, Chris Paul, they are both out there. The crazy strong additions for VA, and KG gets a bucket. Be careful. Elgin driving in. That was dumb. He kicks it out though. Fred Hetzel over to Kermit Washington. I just noticed Kevin Durant. No, he's on the floor. He's just not involved. DC passing out of bounds. Where does DC go? Oh my word, Dave Bing is wide open. No! Oh, that's a collapse. What a collapse by Virginia defensively. DC grabs some big time landmass. Also, let him steal Kevin Garnett. He should be a big help. We are under 30 teams remaining on our wheel/map. Minnesota. Another team making their debut? Question mark. Oh, North means into Canada, which means probably a big fat L for Minnesota. Because their team is not so strong outside of Kevin McHale and Chet Holmgren. Plus, they're playing New York, who have arguably the best roster left in the video. And I mean, a 20-point loss, that's honestly a silver lining W for Minnesota. New York begins their journey south, and they get to add Kevin McHale. Not bad. As next, we'll travel to West Virginia. Have we seen them yet? It's hard to keep track. I don't think we have. Pretty interesting team. Depending on where I start the arrow, I might be putting them into Louisiana. So instead, I'm going to start it over here, and we'll just send them to take on DC. You know, sometimes I just gotta Louisiana does not need to beat another team. Okay, not right now. Yeah, West Virginia, a fun team. Jerry West, Darren Williams, Freddie Lewis, but obviously way too many guards, and at this point, not quite strong enough to compete with the other contenders still in the video. DC, we'll let them steal Jerry West too. That's not bad. Back to the wheel we go for our next matchup, the 40th game of the video. Germany will be taking on, I like Germany by the way, Luka and Dirk together. Who doesn't love them? They're taking on, that's Cameroon territory with Wemby alongside. Joel Embiid and Cameroon actually controlled this game fairly well for about 3/4, but eventually Germany's big three of Dirk, Luka, and Arvydas Sabonis pulled through. That's a huge coup of land for Germany. Yeah, they're a huge threat, especially when you consider Joel Embiid joins the squad. Wemby's run is done in this video. 0 for 3 for France, United Kingdom, and Cameroon was Wemby. He's done. Senegal will make their first appearance this video. This could get ugly. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not, as they take on another first-timer, Nigeria. Senegal is not a great roster. Gorgie Deng, their best NBA or former NBA player. Nigeria, not miles better on paper. Both teams have survived by not having to play, but they've got Hakeem. So yeah, they are miles better actually. Wow, Hakeem is that guy, pal. That's like a 50-point win. What? I really wasn't expecting that. Sorry, Senegal. 33 and 16 for Hakeem. That's a pretty big stat line for this video. We'll see how far the one-man show can take Nigeria as they're right back up. We almost saw Ohio for the first time, but they'll have to wait, as unfortunately Hakeem's going to be sent into Germany territory. For the second time in 3 games, we do see Germany cruising to victory. It's too bad for Hakeem, but not really. He's going to stay in this video. What a run for Germany. They just picked up Joel Embiid. Now Hakeem. They already have Luka. They're a threat. No. They are the threat to come out of Europe. It's easy. As long as they can eventually hold off Giannis, Jokic, and the Greeks, I think Germany's going to be okay. But of course, anything can happen as we're going back to America, New York. Buckle up wherever this arrow sends us. It's bad news for the recipient. From where I've got that Knicks logo, Southwest is into Indiana territory, who does have a pretty good squad. Unfortunately, not a good enough squad to hang with NYC. Kareem and MJ led the way for New York, who steal Magic Johnson now to run their point. I mean, now it seems like a New York-Louisiana battle is incoming. Their borders are touching. We'll have to wait on that, as the wheel is finally going to give us Ohio. Oh man, I wish we saw Ohio sooner. At least send them. Yes, that's good. Wait, maybe that's not good. 2 teams making their debut. Ohio, Pennsylvania. I can't believe we're going to lose one of these two. We are either about to lose LeBron James and Steph Curry stands if Ohio doesn't pull through. That's a really good roster too, by the way. Or it's going to be curtains in this video for Kobe Bryant stands. Oh man, wait a minute. No. they're going to join forces one way or another. I don't know which team is better here. I hope we get a good battle. Wow, and we did not get a good battle. Like, okay, well, it is what it is. Ohio advances, and oh, Kobe, 11 points on 4 of 12 shooting. That's not what I wanted to see. But in addition to advancing, Ohio picks up Kobe Bryant despite the stinker he just had. That's a pretty good addition. LeBron, Curry, and Kobe FC united in one stand base as we get Connecticut. Their powers collectively we have never seen anything stronger than that. The state of Connecticut makes its debut and will unfortunately be donating a player to New York. The good news is Calvin Murphy, being the best player on Connecticut, he won't even crack New York's rotation. This isn't a bad squad, but obviously too late to be joining this video and the wrong opponent to be playing. That's a 50-point blowout. Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially under 20 teams remaining on our map. Ukraine. I feel like we're pretty quickly going to be down to 18 here after spinning Ukraine as they're sent into Greece territory. Either way you slice it, we're in the final stretch of this video. A very long video too, obviously. So I feel obligated to say, if you're still watching at this point, leave me a comment and hit that thumbs up button. Why not? Anywho, the Ukraine just got obliterated by Giannis Jokic and Greece. They don't even get a good addition for this. It's just a win to pad their stats. I think we've only got a few first-time teams left on our wheel. There's one we haven't seen since the very first game of the video. California has definitely fallen behind in terms of player upgrades like some of their competitors. They'll get a chance to add a pretty good player here as they take on Oregon, who will be making their debut. Born in Oregon while his pops was playing for the Trailblazers, Domantas Sabonis leads a pretty fiery little Oregon team. I think they're joining this video too late though. Can they upset California? Wow. A 6-point game? They kept this thing way closer than I would have thought. I don't know why they're not fouling. I mean, I think they're done in this game. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Oregon, a silver linings W for sure. Okay, they're calling timeout. Anyways, that was strange. The game was over. California won. Jeremy Grant dropped 30. T. Ross, 20 in 14 minutes. Sabonis, a big double-double. He'll join California. Sabonis actually barely cracks the California rotation, as we'll stay in the Pacific Northwest. Washington, a nice little team, as you'll see. They're joining this video too late. They may also be donating to the California fund here. We'll see. The state of Washington has produced so many pure hoopers. John Stockton, but around him, Brandon Roy, Isaiah Thomas, Levine. I mean, just Jamal Crawford somewhere here too. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? They might actually pull this off. All these ethical scorers on their team, and this is a low scoring defensive battle. I can't believe it. California. This would be a crazy choke, man. You are so much deeper. And oh, Kawhi missed a hook shot. California has no, they do have a big man. Bill Walton. Why is he guarding Zach LaVine? Isaiah Thomas going to work. Byron Beck. He's got a mismatch on Kawhi. Kid, don't give him space. He can shoot. Oh, that's a bad shot. Stockton heavily contested. It rims out. California needs a bucket, though. They can't just take this for granted. Jason Kidd passes up on a look. Dame Lillard, signature gather, mid-range. That is clutch, Dame. I don't think either team has their best closing lineup out here. That's classic 2K rotation business. It is what it is, though. DeJounte Murray, that's a little bit of space. In Russell Westbrook's eye. Russ, you know he loved this. Is prime Russ. You know he's got the green light. Oh, he almost went out of bounds. What are you doing, Russell Westbrook? You need a 3. Dame had space, passes it up. Kawhi saves California's bacon. No timeouts remaining. Isaiah Thomas, half court for the win. I mean, it was close. Guys, it's still a 1-point game. Flash forward into OT. Washington is only down a bucket. How are they doing this? Cali, oh, they should be pulling away. Byron Beck in the post. Good little move. Good defense, Bill Walton, but doesn't grab board and he fouls him. Now both teams have their closing units out there. Byron Beck missed a free throw, so it's still a tie game. Gary Payton, a little mid-range. That was actually a good look. Yep. Defensively, they look pretty stout too. Washington going back to Byron Beck. That's what? He made that. I was about to say that was a bad matchup, but he got it. Come to think of it, Cali has a million really good perimeter defenders. Well, Paul George, Kawhi, and Gary Payton. So why not go to the post? It worked. James Harden now going right around Jason Terry. Ooh, he missed the top finish though. No free throws either is kind of crazy. Byron Beck down the other way. Oh, he missed a layup. No, Byron Beck got too high on his own supply. He thought he was that guy and missed a layup. Back the other way, James Harden. Oh, he just broke. Brandon Roy, but missed. Still a shot clock differential. Washington, though, I mean, this could be a dagger. James Harden, a couple misses in a row is wild. Where are they going to go? Back to the post. Byron Beck on 95 overall. Bill Walton. His defensive attributes have to be pretty good. He doesn't even put a hand up. I don't know what is it. Byron Beck. Most of you, who even is Byron Beck? I think he's from the all-time Nuggets but he's like a 90 overall. I think he just hit the game winner. Unless Cali can find a 3. Paul George is wide open. Gary Payton takes it himself and misses from the logo. Couldn't get a better shot. Wow. Given how late we are now in this video, how few teams remaining, that's definitely the biggest upset we've seen yet. Look at Washington, man. Taking me forever to paint in their new territory. They also had many options to choose from, but why not prime Kawhi Leonard? Maybe they can go on a Cinderella run. I love it, man. I thought we'd be down to New York, Louisiana, California, but no. Colorado? Oh, they might put Washington right back into action here. Actually, no, they're going to welcome Utah to the video for the first time. This is not quite as banger of a matchup. Colorado's okay. They won a couple games earlier in the video. Here's Utah, Tom Chambers, Byron Scott, John Collins. It's not a great squad. But look at this. I slept on them, and in a tight finish, 6 points, Utah does win. Okay, I guess they'll steal Chauncey Billups and make their way on. Just 15 teams remain on our map, and it's starting to thin out, especially in the States. Still a handful of teams we have yet to see this video. It's been a while. We did see Florida earlier. They stole my made-up Misfit Island and Tim Duncan. Oh my, massive implications here. Florida traveling to take on... That's Germany territory. Oh no. I thought Germany was making a run for the throne here with Hakeem, Joel Embiid. They have so many additions. Florida, just the one game one, they picked up Tim Duncan, but they're so good on paper. This could go either way. I was actually worried we'd get a blowout here for Florida. They went up big early. Germany fought all the way back, and now they have a 7-point lead, and Hakeem's getting this. Oh my. A steal. That was just a horrible pass from Gilbert Arenas. You can't try that around Hakeem, baby. One bucket here from Germany is definitely the dagger. They do have Franz Wagner, Dirk Nowitzki closing this game out, plus 3 additions. Wait, no, Kiki was on the original Germany squad. There's Dirk, though. Oh, that would have been a great dagger, Dirk. Man, I'm glad this game wasn't a blowout either way. A bit anticlimactic here. I think Germany is going to finish this thing off. Luka is going to go right around the attempted foul. He's going to float it up and in. I think that's game. Bit of a dangerous win for them, though, as they now enter the United States of America, and they're pretty close to Louisiana. But getting to add prime Vince Carter from Florida, I figured they'd need another wing scorer, not another big man. I mean, you can't go wrong with any of those options from Florida. Germany should be pretty happy with where they're sitting as we spin Ohio again. Steph, Braun, and Kobe, where are they going to go for their first appearance as a trio south? Okay, that's actually good. They escape without having to play New York or Louisiana. They have a chance to beat and steal Kevin Durant. I definitely just reverse jinxed Ohio because this is not a cakewalk. DC with a couple nice additions. They've got a great squad. I actually just noticed Kevin Durant is not in their starting lineup. That's kind of crazy. Best 6-man ever, I suppose. Nope. Never mind. I don't know what DC was doing. We'll see how many minutes KD played. They might have sold the bread, though. I don't know. Durant did lead them in scoring 22 points in 25 minutes, played less than Elgin and Dantley. That's such an L. Kobe, meanwhile, led Ohio in scoring. Steph and LeBron getting carried a little bit. Dude, that is an insane big 4 with Kevin Durant added. I see you, Ohio. Ohio, a legit contender now for sure. Utah back up. I don't know if they're a legit contender, but they're fresh off a win. Now taking on Washington, they have the huge upset over California. And the state of Washington gonna be 2 for 2. A nice win over Utah. They will now steal Chauncey Billups. A big territory acquisition for Washington, as there's only 7 teams left in North America and just 12 teams left overall on our wheel as we get Greece. Giannis and Jokic trying to keep up, trying to compete with Germany, and they're going to avoid the Germans with this matchup. Croatia, who we've yet to see. Croatia, a fun little roster here. I wish they got involved earlier in the video. Maybe we could have rebuilt Yugoslavia or something, but at this point, might be joining too little too late, although Greece isn't unbeatable. Okay, yep, there you go. Greece loses. Jokic, Giannis, they haven't played enough games, haven't built a strong enough team. I guess Croatia good win. It's never too late, Croatia. Let's go. Let's build Yugoslavia. Nikola Jokic joins the squad. Oh no, a huge landmass acquisition for Croatia. That's crazy. Greece had Yao too. They should have won that game. But it is what it is. They did not, as the okay, Croatia picking up some steam. I think they're gonna end up playing Germany here. I could be wrong. No, nope, I'm not wrong. They will play Germany. They could steal Luka. They're gonna build Yugoslavia one piece at a time. And never mind. Germany is just built different. We knew this. We just have further proof. Oh my word. I just realized they get to launder Nikola Jokic from Serbia through Croatia. He also was in Greece. Anyways, they get Jokic. That is win number 6 of the video for Germany, who have earned it and have built themselves a pretty nice little empire. Just 10 teams remain on our wheel. There's still 2 American states. We have yet to see Germany again. Dude, they're actually, they actually might run away with this video. Oh, wait a minute. This is a pretty subjective arrow because because they're going cross-continental, across oceans, but I think this arrow takes them to New Jersey. I mean, it makes sense. Germany has a chance to continue their reign of dominance into the United States of America, but Team New Jersey is legit. Shaq, Rick Barry, Jalen Brunson, this is the kind of lineup that could upset the apple cart. Wow, first half New Jersey, like I said, they were up 13 in control. Second half, though, has been all Germany. They're currently beating them by 17 points, which means we've got a 4-point game, a minute and a half left. New Jersey with home court, home country, home continent advantage. It's not over. They've also got prime Shaquille O'Neal. All these bigs on Germany. They can't handle Shaq, baby. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Joel just got to stop. Rick Barry guarding Vince Carter on the perimeter. Vince Carter wearing Germany red, kicks it to Dirk. Oh my, how is that not an and one? Dennis Rodman raked him over the arm. A huge shot nonetheless by Dirk. This was originally his team. We love to see him still killing it. I mean, going for twos here in New Jersey, even if Shaq makes this little turnaround, I mean, it's 4 points. Okay, fair enough. It's not over till it's over. Now New Jersey's gonna throw some reckless double teams at Germany. Will it work? No, Vince is wide open. He misses Joel on the glass. Oh, it's over. It's over. You got the miss, New Jersey. You got to get the board. They gave it a good run, did New Jersey, but Dirk leading his Germans. Again, we love to see it. Okay, I might have been overthinking this on behalf of Germany, but they really don't need Shaq. It would just limit minutes for Hakeem, Jokic, everyone else. So I gave them Rick Barry, which allows them to have Barry and Vince Carter, more length on the perimeter. I don't know. I mean, it's whatever is a good move. What I'm saying is, I don't think there was a wrong move for Germany there. Rick Barry gives them a little more balance. I hope I don't come to regret that. Ohio. Somehow, some way, one team has escaped without having to play a game yet, and they're going to continue as there's no escaping it. Ohio is entering Louisiana territory. Is Ohio the state of destiny? The chosen group to take down big bad Louisiana, who I think is still better on paper, but LeBron, KD, Kobe, Steph, maybe? Oh my goodness, they are up in the third quarter. No, they might actually do it. No, fourth quarter, Louisiana takes the lead. Just keep it close, man. No, man, I'm not even trying to be biased towards LeBron or anything, but I'm just pro upset, and I wanted to see Ohio complete the job. LeBron. Wow, no free throws. That was so much contact, 2K. Dang, dude, it would have been cool to see LeBron, Steph, Kobe make a run here, but one more bucket here from Louisiana. Yeah, Karl Malone, you hate to see it. A 6-point loss isn't bad. Nobody really stood out on Ohio. It was a defensive battle, and they came up short. Braun FC, we are leaving here with something, and with just 8 teams remaining on our map, I think it's time we get, not New York, well, maybe they'll make the final team make their debut in this video, the last one we haven't seen, and indeed they do. Wow, I couldn't have even planned that better if I tried. Boston, Massachusetts, the state, finally. I was wondering how long they'd keep getting away with it, not having to play any games. Bill Laimbeer, Dana Barros, this is not a great team. This is a formality. Okay, somehow it wasn't a 40-point blowout. 2K is crazy. New York does win, though. With Massachusetts finally off our wheel, we're gonna go back to the state of Washington. Unless they can somehow find their way a matchup against Australia. Nah, there was no way for Washington to avoid trouble here, either New York or Louisiana. Okay, you know, Washington has stolen, added Kawhi Leonard, Chauncey Billups off the bench. Their starting line, yeah, no, they're still the heavy underdog here. I don't know, maybe they can cause some more chaos for us. I mean, heading into halftime, they are currently beating Louisiana. I don't know. I mean, we'll always have that first half. Washington was up. They were controlling play. Louisiana, 20-point blowout. Oh, they get to steal Kawhi Leonard now, too. I mean, sure. Will it be New York or Louisiana coming out of North America? I mean, Georgia is still alive. They're probably not strong enough, but we'll see. Germany's got a little presence in North America too, so you never know. Australia, hopefully for their sake, they can avoid a spin to North America. They do southeast. I guess this means we're sending Australia all the way over to the DR Congo. Sure, why not? We haven't seen the DR Congo in a while. They've got Dikembe Mutombo, Al Horford off the bench. Obviously not the strongest squad. Australia, just the 1W this video. They have Manu coming off the bench, and I guess Manu helped these Aussies. They have an 8-point lead, 90 seconds remaining. Kyrie Irving, oh no, just tore his ACL in real life as I'm recording this video. I saw the news. That is tough. Do we get a dagger here for Australia? Kyrie, yes, hopping into the paint. Easy finish. Kai had 22, 5, 6, and 3. Australia stays alive. They go ahead and steal the big homie Patrick Ewing from the DR Congo, originally from Jamaica. Probably too little too late for Australia, but with only 5 teams remaining, you never know. They're back into action. I don't think there's a preferred matchup here. The compass is going to screw them no matter what. Yeah, they're heading north into Louisiana territory, which is basically all of America. But ladies and gentlemen, we finally had hope. The super team that is the state of Louisiana inexplicably failed to contain Mr. Patrick Ewing in his Australian debut. The man had 42 points deep into the fourth quarter in a shockingly close game. There was no funny business here, ladies and gentlemen. Hopped in, simulated. I couldn't believe my eyes. The problem is Louisiana is still up 1 and they still have a way better team. I don't know, jumping into the game to watch, I don't know if this will help or hurt Australia. LeBron going at prime. Ben Simmons, a pretty good defense. Ben, you're strong. Come on, man. 3 the key, 2K. Yes, they actually called it. They actually called it after the fact on Braun. I checked the box score. Patrick Ewing, 42 points. Kyrie's not even having an amazing game. Ewing from the mid post finally misses. Dang. What if I just kept it simulating? Maybe Australia would have won. I don't know. Here we go. Can they get another stop on Louisiana? Back into LeBron they go. A turnaround fade from 99 LeBron. Oh, come on, man. Joe Ingles get open for oh, they're just going to Patrick Ewing. He's a beast. He's been amazing. Oh, no. This is a must stop. If Louisiana gets a bucket here, it's game over. LeBron driving on Ben into the post hook. He misses. Okay, it's still there. In transition, please. Kyrie. Joe Ingles is open for 3. Ben. Oh, no. What are you doing, man? All right, come off some screens. Don't just go into Patrick Ewing. Do not just throw a pass into Ewing. No, why? What? 2K. He's... Oh, my... Oh. We just can't have anything fun. We can't have anything nice. Ewing ends the game with 42, 7, and 2. Kyrie actually had a sick double-double, but it wasn't enough. Clyde Drexler, of all people, leading the way, a triple-double for Louisiana, and they just, come on, they keep winning. So close, man, but unfortunately, when the lights got really bright, Patrick Ewing couldn't come through. Georgia, okay. Really crazy. Georgia, a super nice roster, at least to begin this video. They've only played 1 game, though. From their logo, this is sending them to face Louisiana, who's right back up. But yeah, just the 1 appearance for Georgia. Like I mentioned, Georgia, a really good starting point roster. They beat Spain, stole Powell, but I mean, at this point, Louisiana has basically a full new team, so I don't know, can we get another near upset at least? Yeah, no, didn't happen. Georgia could not keep up. I mean, a 20-point loss at this point, it's not that bad, but they couldn't keep this game close. It's gonna have to be New York or Germany taking down Louisiana. Our final 3, just loaded teams. It makes sense. From 64 states, countries, and or regions down to just 3 remaining. Louisiana, the juggernaut, they had one of the best rosters put together at the beginning of this video, and they've won 8 games, meaning they're a superpower, a super team. We know they're still competing in America with New York, who was also one of the best rosters, if not the best on paper. Now, they've only won 5 games, so not quite as many upgrades, but I mean, that would be a battle. And the Cinderella story of the group remaining, Germany, who had Dirk and a solid supporting cast, but they ran through Europe. They've won 7 games, also overhauling their roster. I don't know, dude. It could be either of these final 3 teams that win the whole thing, and I would not be shocked. Just give me at least 1 epic finish in the clutch. I'm not even out here asking for 2 clutch finishes, just 1, as Germany is gonna have to play. Okay, one of our American teams gets to skate through to the finals. It should probably be Louisiana, but with Germany sent due west, unfortunately, Louisiana, they have been our busiest team. They've got to win 1 more to clinch a spot in the championship final. After 7 victories, this is what Team Germany looks like. Hakeem Nikola Jokic leading the way. We know Dirk is still the heart and soul here. Joel Embiid, Luka Doncic, Carter, Barry. I mean, that's a really good top 7 players, which might be enough to compete. But Louisiana obviously has a much deeper team. They go a full page of 94 plus overalls. Bill Russell, LeBron. I don't know. Can Germany's top end keep them in this race? Louisiana's so good, dude. Heading into halftime, it's a close game. I've seen this before. Third quarter, Germany avoids getting flooded. Oh, no, stay. Okay, now Luka misses a free throw, so it's still a 4-point game. There's a bit of a rocky start, jumping in for a good clutch finish, but I wanted to give Germany a shot. I was worried they were about to get flooded in the 4th. They are sticking around. Big shot from Big O. 6 points with 2 minutes left. This could go either way. I've seen a couple close Louisiana finishes in the clutch. They're obviously great, but that's Luka Doncic, who is also great. I think both teams have their best closing lineup out here. Kawhi is missing for Louisiana. Vince Carter back the other way for Germany. Remember, I chose Rick Barry over Shaq. He's on the floor. Oh my word, Vince, what are you doing? You can't afford a turnover at a time like this. Clyde Drexler inside LeBron. Good defense, Dirk. Good. No, not good enough. He was there, but LeBron finished over him. Okay, still 6 points, 90 seconds remaining. All right, Germany, now it's go time. Luka contested three. No. Good pump fake once again. Kawhi to the rim, misses the layup. Oh my word, Germany, it's still there for you, man. Find a good shot. Vince Carter, Rick Barry, don't make me look dumb. Luka to the rim. Where's the and one? Players, they have too many big men. Jokic and Embiid on the, okay. Hakeem Olajuwon with a massive steal in the clutch. He ripped LeBron back the other way. Get a good shot. Luka, open three. No, Luka. That was a good look. Wasn't a great contest by Oscar, but oh, Luka with the steal. Okay, go. Run. Keep running. No. Oh my, you've got to be kidding me. Luka. Oh my. But after Kawhi hits a pair, Germany needs another 3-point make right here. They're going to need a little more help as well. Dirk, get behind the three. Oh my gosh, 2K, you are crazy. You are a crazy game, 2K. It's so bad. Yeah, this game was over anyways, though. It's fine. Rick Barry at the buzzer. Dang it, Germany, you came close. After all that grind creating all those international teams, we end up with 2 American states left on our map. I mean, fair enough. Germany gave it a good run, but no. New York, Louisiana are 2 teams left. I'll spin this wheel one more time. Whoever it lands on will get home court advantage in the championship final, and that's pretty fitting considering how many more games Louisiana has been forced to play and how many they've won. They earned it over New York, so fair enough. We know what Louisiana's roster looked like. I just added Dirk Nowitzki, stolen from Germany. Here's New York. We've only seen them a handful of times, but Kareem Magic, Michael Magic, they stole. Shea, they stole. Dr. J, Bob Cousy. You can't call either of these teams the underdog. No. In addition to their stupidly loaded roster, home court advantage was a nice feather in Louisiana's cap as they jumped out to an early lead in our championship final, kept their foot on the gas, and it's now a 9-point lead for Louisiana. Just over 2 minutes left. I fear this game is over, but we'll see if New York has any magic, a late miracle here. I mean, 9 points isn't impossible. Okay, Michael Jordan just missed a post fadeaway, so they're going to Kawhi Leonard in the mid post, trying to do what Mike just couldn't. That would be hit a mid-range post fade. This would be a dagger 2 over Dr. J. I had a feeling he would hit it, dude, and he did. And he kicks the ball over to Michael Jordan. Probably the right move. Mike is gonna dunk all over Clyde Drexler, but honestly, folks, I don't think that's gonna matter. As you can see, time ticking away. New York could not make a miraculous comeback, and that's gonna be all she wrote. 64 states, countries, and or regions entered this fight for global basketball supremacy, but in the end, only one was left standing. The state of Louisiana, simply too dangerous, too strong, and too good. This video, much like Louisiana, was an absolute beast to create. You know, it took me forever is what I'm trying to say. So if you watch this whole thing, please let me know down below. I really appreciate it. Drop a thumbs up. Let me know what kind of imperialism videos you'd like to see next.